Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the US Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test or just want to learn more about US history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started.
What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Name 1 war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who makes federal laws? Congress. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who vetoes bills? The President. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? '18 and older. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written.